We're going to hear next from Eric French, who basically likes to rock and roll all night and party every day.
Yeah, it's great. It's wonderful. Thank you. That's not exactly my profession, but close enough. So the girl lived in San Diego, and she lived with August and Siam and Itty Bitty Kitty and Nubs the dog and Charlie the dog. And we'd been dating for about 9 months. Long distance. I lived in Providence, and she lived there. And up till then, it had been kind of easy. It had been a lot of fun. We just visit each other, and it was easy every time. We just got to hang out, have fun, do things, go out. But now, all of us, the girl, Itty Bitty, August, Nubs, Charlie, and Siam, were in a rented minivan. And we were moving back across the country to all live together in Boston. And that was a little scary because up to then, like I said, it had been easy. We had just been hanging out, having a good time every time we got to visit each other. And this was the real deal. We had to get across the country. There was going to be challenges. But we were ready. We were going to do it. So we were fearless. The first challenge that came up, apparently Apple's Maps program wasn't working too well that day in Arizona because we found ourselves lost already, maybe a day into the trip, on a Native American reservation in the pouring rain. And we ended up stopping somewhere. It was kind of a trading post, and there were wild dogs running around, and there was a woman propositioning me from a pickup truck, and we were getting a little bit of an evil eye because we clearly didn't belong there. Me, the girl, Nubs, Charlie, Itty Bitty, Siam, and August. But we found our way out. First challenge overcome. Then the next thing that happened on our trip, well, Charlie, he's one of the dogs. He doesn't like the car. He's pretty terrible in the car. He's still pretty terrible in the car. And we were doing our best to, give him some Benadryl, maybe chill him out a little bit, but that didn't help at all. About halfway through the second day, Charlie kind of erupted from both ends in the rental car. Yeah, that's what we said. And so we pull over because we gotta figure out how to deal with this. And we're out with Charlie and we're kind of cleaning him up, and we realized that we've pulled over in front of kind of a secure-looking area. I mean, in the middle of nowhere again. And there's a gate and kind of an overpass and some cameras and then some more cameras and then some more gating, and then halfway in the middle of cleaning Charlie up and then cleaning the seat up and then cleaning the other guys up, a black Suburban kind of comes and parks across from where we are. And they're giving us the evil eye again. We keep getting the evil eye. Well, I guess the government watching us. Clean up, Charlie. So we get through that. We get through Chicago. We get through St. Louis. We get through all the rest of the country. And we finally get to Buffalo, New York. We're gonna go see Niagara Falls. And we had been through a whole lot. We had smuggled the animals in and out of hotels the whole way across the country. The Nights Inn, we have violated the Nights Inn pet policy maybe 7 times in a row. And we just wanted to do one last thing. We were almost to Rhode Island, almost to Boston. And we pull up and we're about to go see the falls, and I get a flag. There's a parking attendant, and he's flagging me. And I was like, okay, I should go follow the flag. And we're all beat by this point. And then another guy with a flag, he waves me into a parking lot that isn't part of the national park, part of the free parking. It's $15. $15. I was not ready to pay $15 after all that. We had been through being lost on a Native American Indian reservation. We had been through smuggling the animals in and out. The government had been watching us clean Charlie's butt up. I was not going to pay $15. I got so mad. There was a flagger on one side of the street, a flagger on the other. I was just like, where are you guys? And my girlfriend, she's like, you can't do that. We're in New York. I was like, this isn't New York, New York. I can. And so we come around the bend again to come back to the public parking, the free parking. And one of the guys had run around to catch us because he didn't like that. And he starts banging on the car, and I was like, who is this guy? And he was one of the flaggers. And he starts yelling at me. And in that moment, I feel like we all kind of came together as a team. Charlie got up in the window in his face. It was barking at him. I was pulling the window up, and Risha's pulling the window up, and all the animals are freaking out. And we weren't going to pay for parking. So we pulled off and we got to the place where we wanted to park, and we ended up making it. And we're going to make that trip back again someday, and we're going to go back and visit the reservation, and we're going to go back and visit Chicago and St. Louis. We're going to go back and visit Area 51. And we'll go back and visit Niagara Falls, and I will not pay for parking. I am fearless.